Hello, my name is Ashley, this is Faithful Rattos, and welcome back. So today is a little vlog of the MRC 25th birthday show, and here today we have had a little bit of a morning because a certain someone, Mara, who is down there eating my cereal, decided to get herself stuck between the perspex and the cage at some point in the morning after I'd done medicine and breakfast. Rat Dad was playing with the babies, I come in to start getting ready to leave, and Mara is stuck. She's absolutely fine. She's happy as Larry running around now as I gave her time to cool off. But yeah, that was really stressful. Now, it wouldn't normally be possible, but my perspex is a little bit bowed because it's starting to come undone, which I need to redo it. That will be happening very soon because I can't cope with another incident of that. That was way too stressful. I'm wearing my Art by Novella Rat School t-shirt and my fancy skirt, and I'm going to be going. See you there.
So, this is just a little voiceover recap about the MRC birthday show, which was just so fun. There was lots of great things. This is the tombola that I'm spinning here, and there was lots of wonderful prizes, including my book, as you can see up there. We had a huge pour out of love from lots of different businesses, which was really nice. And these are some of the old photos from the club's past and history. I just want to say that the MRC has been such a welcoming, fun and enjoyable place to be, and is just a wonderful club. And anybody who can get to our shows who's interested in it is welcome there. And I just love the ethos of the MRC as well, and it was just a very special day for that, and seeing everyone there and getting to chat to people afterwards was just lovely. And I can't say enough good things about the MRC. If it wasn't for the MRC, I don't think I would have been able to get into showing like I did. The first show that I went to, somebody gave me a lift, and it was just a really welcoming experience that then ushered me on to go to shows at other clubs, and now to almost be a qualified judge. It's just really special, and I'm really glad there's a club like MRC around. And these are just various amounts of clips that I could get from the day. I wasn't able to get too many clips, but here are all the snuggly ratties. I think this was the pet bench. Yeah, this is the pet bench. Lots of sleeping babies. Lots of cute sleeping babies. We had a very naughty. I tried to fix it here, but it didn't really help. We had a very large entry over the two sections. I think we had over 160 rats there, which was just incredible to see. I got to snuggle some little kittens from Ratty Natty, which was really nice. These guys are from Treacle Mine. Lovely little boys. If only I had room for marked rats in my cage. This is the information board, and yeah, it was just a lovely day. These clips are coming to the end. We had a wonderful cake, which we'll see in a second, made by Kat from the Rat Wiki. But yeah, it was just a lovely day, and at the end of it I felt like this little guy, but I was so happy to be there. So I thought I'd just carry on this vlog as quote-unquote normal and just vlog ratty things, and I just wanted to tell you about something interesting that I found today when I checked on the babies. So here they are, all snuggling in a pile. What I actually found, and I'll show you in the nest, somebody's got poo on his bottom. I actually found that for some reason, I'm not sure whether she did this by choice, oh god, they're peeping at each other, or perhaps two were still attached nursing when she moved, and so it ended up that way.
but Dandy had 2 piles of babies rather than just the one, and I've not had this happen. I know does can do it, and it's probably to sort of help with nursing. Now, obviously, 5 is one of the bigger litters I've had, given that I've had 2 litters of 3, but it's not the biggest, and it's generally not the largest litter that rats will have. So I do find it interesting that she's split such a small litter when she doesn't seem to have any issues with any of her nipples and producing milk. You can just see here the difference in the Rex coat at this age. They're about 10 days old today. And yeah, I just found this very interesting that she's done this. And when I pop them back, I'll show you a bit more details. But I just wanted to let you know because it's something that I've experienced, and I don't know whether anyone else has experienced anything similar. But as you can see, they're getting very big and very active now. They are all trying to get to the bottom of the pile because that's the warmest place to be. They are so sweet, and I'm so excited to get to know them. Yeah. So this is where I found the 2. They were in a sort of circular nest here with the Sputnik over them. So I'm just going to put that back to sort of mimic how that was. And then the others were over here in this nest covered over. So I'm just going to do that too. But yeah, I had never had this happen before, but this is something that Dandy did this time. Hello. So this is Saturday, a week after I started this vlog, and there's lots of things that I just didn't film or get to film that I just wanted to update you on, and so you'll see me looking like this sporadically throughout this video so that I can update you. So the first thing is obviously the rat show, and this was the MRC's 25th birthday show. It was so fun. I had a great time, and it was really nice, especially after the show when there was a bit less people, everything was packed away, people weren't doing jobs, people were just sitting and chatting. It was really nice just to chat to people in a way that we didn't really get to chat to, we don't really get to chat to outside of the show. So I just wanted to show you, and it's all still packed in the same bag, I wanted to show you the stuff that I won on the tombola, and I did get some clips of it, but I don't think I got clips of the tombola table before all the prizes were given out. I brought some of my books signed and with some stickers, which was really nice to see people walking around with them after, and seeing some people who've read it and said they like it. It's very nice. And there was one family who I actually follow on Instagram, but the mom came up to me and she was like, oh, to her daughter, this is the lady who wrote the book that we read every night before bed. So cute. So yeah, I spent quite a lot of money on the tombola because 1, I wanted to support the club, and 2, there was this one item that I will show you because I have ordered one. It was this activity mat, and it was bee themed. It was amazing. I didn't win it, but I did manage to win some cool things. So I have this sack of food from Garvo. This is the rabbit melange. It's Dutch or something. I don't know, but I'm going to try it in my mix, and some of the other breeders have used this and say it's really nice. And the place you can buy this from has flat rate shipping, which is really nice when you're buying like big heavy bags of stuff. So I'm going to try it, see if I like it. I also got this branch. Love branches. These treats. I won 2 of these like little treat boxes. So inside of here, it's this box, and this is from Fluffy Tales, and inside this box is really cool. It just has lots of nice kind of treats. There's millet, 2 different types of millet, fruit, barley rings, twigs. Yeah, a really nice little treat box. So I won 2 of those, and in there we have these, like this treat box, and then these hanging sticks. So that's really nice. And then I also won this little like mystery box, and in here there is, so this is a hot chocolate kit. There's some like little licky licks, some sticks, snacks, some chew toys, a hammock. I haven't really had a chance to fully look into this. Oh, this is quite heavy. Is this like a mug? Oh yeah, it is a mug. Oh my gosh. So this must be from Vixen's Illustrations then, and she's done like a little cute little box. Oh yeah, because these are her stickers. And then I didn't even look in the bottom. Then we've got, oh my god, these are Christmas ones. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This is so cute. And then there's this badge. Oh my god, and Christmas cards. Anyway, this is a really amazing box. I didn't realise just how many cool stuff was in here. I didn't really have a proper look in it. So that's fun. I'm actually really excited and happy about that. I'm going to have to message the lady who runs that shop to say that I got this and it's really cool. So thanks for putting it on the tombola. Then one of the last things I have that oh gosh, it's folded. Oh dear. Is this little poster that says, this is like a dictionary definition. A small, clever adventurer, always curious and ready to explore its surroundings. With intelligent social personality, they're surprising looking affectionate pets that love... I'm not going to read all. That was silly of me. But I managed to fold it. Oops. And then the last thing that I got on the tombola was this little Solstice mini set. I'm not going to unpack it right now because I can't. But it's just like little tea set. There's 3 pieces. Dandy has come to see what I'm doing. What's Mummy doing? I'm filming a video and then I'll come and give you a treat, okay? Or do you want to pick a treat from this box? Do you want to pick a treat from this box, Dandy? Dandy? Hello? Smells good, doesn't it? Okay. You're going over there. Perfect. So, that is everything that I got on the tombola. Then they also were very kindly gifted by the little one, by this company, some little goodie bags basically to give out to people. And so it came with, and I'm planning to give this to the babies. There's this small tunnel. It's mainly just like seeds and stuff. But yeah, I'm planning to give this to the babies because when they're little, they can fit through this. And then they sent little sample packets of their rat mix, which is decent. I don't think it's not something I would feed by itself, but it's decent. It's one of the better ones out there that's not sort of rat community specific. I also found this sticker, this Bobalicious sticker. I thought it was really cute. And then the last thing I have in here, which was, I was very, very, very lucky to be able to get one of these because I didn't show any of my rats that day. But every person who showed, and then there's a couple of leftovers, so they did give them to people who didn't show but usually show. This is a very special commemorative rosette. This is a 25 years MRC rosette, which is really lovely. Obviously in the MRC colours. And yeah, I'm really sad that I didn't get to have one of the special rosettes that had a special centre that they were given out because I didn't enter any rats. But to be able to have one of these, even though I didn't enter any rats, and they gave it to me, is really special. And I'm going to keep this forever, obviously. And that is everything that I brought home from the show. And yeah, so on to the next part of the video.
Today,
So, Sophie has been put to sleep today. When I get home, I'll sort of explain what happened last night. But yeah, it really, really sucks. now for a little update on Serafina, as I said I would give you. So, as you saw, we took her to the vets and we had to have her put to sleep. And it was a really difficult decision for me. This happened on Thursday. And just all of the stuff with Serafina has been... Hi, Dandy. All of the stuff with Serafina has been really difficult. It's been something that I've struggled with because she's young, because it was just awful. Like, we expected her to go into the surgery, have the nasty tumour on the outside removed, and then, it will be done with. It was not done with, obviously. And she was still mostly absolutely fine, but I just couldn't let her go any longer. I had hoped that she would be okay up until when Adele came to me on my mobile vet, where the small things matter, small pet vet. She is coming to me on Monday. I'm currently filming this on Saturday, and Serafina was put to sleep on Thursday. So I was really hoping, because she's coming to me for health checks on Monday. I was hoping that she would last with a good quality of life until then, so that I didn't have to take her anywhere, because I am a big proponent of going to the vet for euthanasia when it's necessary, and I will do it. But being able to do it at home is less stressful. So when it's possible, I do like to do that. And it just wasn't possible at this time to do it, which makes me very sad. So basically, the external tumour was very large, and it was going in between her girly bits and her bum, and it was stretching out all those holes and just looked very uncomfortable. And then on Wednesday night, it was Rat Dad's birthday, and we went out for dinner to this Chinese hot pot and Korean barbecue place. It was very cool. And when we got back, we were feeding them because we came back later than what their dinner time was, and so we were feeding them late. And I was looking at everyone, checking everyone was eating, making sure nobody was dead, especially Toast, because he's ancient now. And she was in pain, and she was doing abdominal stretches, and you could also see just how large the tumours had gotten in the past couple of days in her abdomen as well. And her abdomen was rock solid, and there was just, the tumours were really, really big. And she was stretching out in pain, and she was kind of hobbling a little bit. And here you go, Dandy. And it was just not okay. And she was already on paracetamol and Metacam, and I couldn't let her have another bad night, another bad day, especially if, we're not there. So we did have to say goodbye to her, and that was really, really difficult. I was really, really upset about it. And actually, it was the vet who I initially went for the assessment about her lump that ended up putting her to sleep. And she thought I was correct, obviously, but very, very sad about it too, because Serafina is not old. She was not old. She was 18 months. And obviously that is getting on the older side, but she was not old. And I do think that one of the things that gets me more when it comes to put to sleep is tumours, because often you are doing it before they're in any sort of immediate issue. And for Serafina, she was getting there. She was getting to the point where she was going to be very uncomfortable. But yeah, it was just too much, and I had to let her go, and it was very, very sad. I just thought I would update you because I made that other video. And that is just how rat keeping works. You have to get on with stuff like that, and there's nothing you can do about it. Dandy's down here having snacks, aren't you? Dandy has her babies up in here. And yeah, that was sad. Now I'm going to tell you about something that I'm doing today. So today's Saturday, as I said. I am going to pick up a rat that my vet Adele, as I mentioned, is coming on Monday. She is going to hopefully help and rehabilitate. I'm not sure how much of that I'm going to share, because it involves other people. So I'm going to ask those people first. But what I can share is that I'm going to help out a rat who needs help. And Adele is the best person to give this guy a chance. And yeah, so that's what I'm doing today. And I'll probably at some point come back and end this vlog because I will need to edit it before Monday. But this week has been a week of ups and downs, really high ups and really low downs for me. And that's just rat keeping. Hello. So I just got home from picking up this little ratty, and before I tell you about him and his story, I have to tell you about what happened to me on the train. So usually I get my e-tickets because it's simpler, but because I was having to change from Euston to King's Cross and get on the tube, I'm assuming the ticket gave me the tube travel card and I needed a physical ticket. So I lost it. And so when the ticket man comes down the train and I'm like, I don't know where my ticket is, mate. He's like, well, you're going to have to pay for a new one. And I'm like, well, can you not see? Here's the other parts of my ticket. Here's my receipt. Here's the phone confirmation. No. He was like, right, we'll sort this out at Northampton. And then at Northampton, I kid you not, I get escorted by 3, probably armed with taser guards, to the ticket office to get a penalty notice that I'm going to appeal. But when I set out today to help rescue a rat, I didn't think it would result in being escorted by security. And I'm not going to lie, it was probably one of the most embarrassing things I have ever experienced. I was crying on the train, and the poor man sitting opposite me didn't know what to do. But yeah, we're home now, and I will tell you his story. So basically, he is a boy who has been neutered, but still wasn't getting on. And I came across this case because myself and the admins of the group that I admin, Rat Rescue Network UK, we came across this post where a lady was trying to rehome one of her rats who was very lonely. Turns out she had another one that had... that was part of the reason why he was alone, and he was had been previously neutered because he had an aggressive episode, but then had another aggressive episode. So we obviously didn't agree with leaving either one of them alone. So I said, you can post the other one on the group if we can find a home for the aggressive one. And I was thinking in my head, who do I know that can take on rats like this? I also suspected that possibly there might be an underlying health condition. Seeing him now, I don't think so, but I'm not going to rule it out. And my first thought went straight to my lovely vet. And so I went to pick him up today because, Dandy, leave him alone. Leave him alone. I went to pick him up today for her because she's coming to me on Monday for health checks. But yeah, that was a very eventful afternoon. And I need to cook dinner. I need to calm down. And I will see you later. Okay, bye.
I thought also I'd just show you me making my mix. This top one here in this base mix section is the Garvo Rabbit Melange, which I'm trying for the first time. So I will update you on how I like it. It does smell very good, and this mix smelled very good at the end, so I'm quite excited to see how the rats like it. Mixed veg and then herbs, and coming up we have protein and seeds/fats, and a very satisfying video here of afterwards.
So we have very exciting news in this place. We have little eyes. I think most people have peepers, and this little brave guy over here has a crack. But he is the one who is bravest of them all today. But look, and we're nibbling as well. How lovely. How lovely. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this vlog. There was a lot going on, but I need to edit this now because it needs to go up. today, and Adele's coming for health checks in like 10 minutes. So we're going to be very busy this afternoon. But yeah, this is just what it's like being a rat keeper. And yeah, that's it. If you want to stick around, subscribe, watch what I do here, my breeding journey, my informational videos, my vlogs, all the things. Subscribe, comment down below, all the things. You know it by now. Alright, see you in the next video.